on Hello Poetry. There you go. We found out that several of the ones on Hello Poetry, like who may not be able to be with us, they do catch the video later.
Oh,
That's
cool.
one. Yeah. And two, we did put together a quarterly, which we need to do again because it's coming up. Quarterly vol journal, which has certain selected poems from all those who read. They choose to let us publish them. It's an electronic journal that we do. So then when we go through it, we need to go back and see what was read. It's a good use for archival purposes. We have several new ones. We have three this evening. Some of the other ones may come in as we go. We have Cynthia, we have Jennifer, and we have Lady of Fire, which we welcome everyone officially to this. What we thought we'd do is we'd start with seeing if anybody had any questions or concerns with the new site. I don't know if now some of you may not be aware it's a new site. Some of you may be aware. Is everyone able to navigate okay through it or understand everything that's going on? Ben,
I am unable to log in.
right. You have a login problem. That would probably be an Elliot thing because obviously there's something going on either with the site connected with you somehow.
It
And
is a
he'd be able,
404 error.
yeah, if you tell him what kind of error it is, he can then he'll be able to help. He'll be able to tell you, narrow down what the problem is.
404.
Yeah. I mean, now either you can contact him or I can contact him for you. It's up to you. So just let me
Idiot
know.
never responds to me, so I have stopped contacting him.
I can let him know though.
Please do.
I
And
will.
I am not very regular, but whenever I try to come in, it is rather disappointing and I just go away.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
But he's very hands-on now, which is good. Because remember, for several years he hadn't been able to because of his work schedule with his other job, and now he's really committed again to Hello Poetry, and he's as you see. But have you been reading the posts from him, the blogs that he sends to everybody?
I haven't seen any yet.
Okay. Well, let me show you. Let's do this. Let me go to so I will share. Okay. Can everybody see this?
It's loading, loading, loading. Oh, look at that. Inbox.
Yes. Okay. Now, if you
Look
go
at that,
to,
February 2026.
yeah, if you go to, you see the three dots here or the three
Uh-huh.
lines, three lines
The
next to,
hamburger.
yeah. If you go to blog,
Oh, there you
which
go.
yeah, if you go to blog, this is where Elliot York, who actually created Hello Poetry, this is where he posts messages for all of us to see based on things that are going on with the site. They used to be far and few between. Now they're not. Now he's communicating on a much uh, closer, on a, what would you say, much more active in communicating with us. As you can see in February, he's already sent, this is his fifth message to us in February.
Oh, that's
And
good.
he
Yeah, I did
explained,
notice that earlier.
yeah, there he'll explain things. If you ever look at the three lines, sometimes there'll be like the notifications you get that are in red that you have either a comment or a like or a love from someone um, on your inbox, or it will also right here have
Yep.
usually have a notification that there's a message there.
Yep.
That means he's communicating. So he's adjusting things on the site because the site was kind of breaking down there for a couple of years. I'm sure Ben would attest to that, that there was a lot of things going wrong. Now he's kind of gone all in and things are getting have gotten a whole lot better. So not for
that's
Ben
good.
at the but for most of us. Okay, so that's where you'll find his messages sometimes. Most of the time, where he's going to talk to us if there's something going on. And I noticed some of the times now, like the most recent one, he's talking about some of the things he's doing here with the site, which is exciting. Okay, does everybody understand what stars and sparkles are?
I have a question.
Sure, CJ. Welcome to.
Oh, thank you. So you can convert sprinkles from your star, but do your stars go away? Because it said somewhere when was reading, do the stars and the sprinkles go away after a certain amount of time?
Yes.
So how do
Best
you know?
if you click on, you see where your stars and sparkles are up there, where it tell you how many you have.
Uh-huh.
If you click on them, like I'll click on stars,
Okay.
tells me how many I have,
Uh-huh.
and they expire. 0 will expire in 1 day, 0 in 1 week, 2 will expire in 1 month.
Oh, I get it. And
13.
how about your stars?
That's the
Because
stars.
you have to buy your stars.
You have to buy stars, yes, unless someone gives them to you. We can give each other stars.
Yeah, I think I got one once,
Yeah.
but
If you
it's
get,
not, you know. So if you buy them, then I don't think they should go away if you paid for them. But do they? Like at the
Yeah, I
end
would
of the
agree with
month?
that.
yeah,
You know, if I
that's
paid for
yeah,
something, it's mine.
right.
Exactly.
That's something. That's a little that I agree because sparkles you earn
Mm-hmm.
on the site
Yeah, I know.
based
To
on
me,
comments, likes.
yeah,
Yeah.
this whole site is turned into a cash cow. I mean, that's my
Well, it's
opinion.
not so much a cash cow, is he was doing this pretty much losing money for a while on it,
Yeah,
but he was also just on donations that people wanted to give. So he
yeah,
wasn't
I know.
making much money on it. But now he figured, well, he reached a crossroads where it was
Right.
either I have to either shut it down because I
Yeah,
can't. He got an increase in the amount uh, that he was having to pay. I think for bandwidth, what
yeah,
became so he was like he explained it to us. I either have
yeah,
to shut this down,
yeah.
I'm sorry, or I have to make it to where I can make money on it, to where it's worth it, to where I may be even able to quit my other job and just do this.
Yeah, I
And he
understand all
ran.
of that, except for
Yeah.
they you don't like if you're on one board, um, you can't really see like I know I won for one particular day, but I don't know what day that was. Um, Somebody
Okay.
told me, you know,
Okay.
and so how would I find that out?
Okay. Let's look. Okay.
I mean, I went through the whole January month and it
But you
shows the top three, but this was for a particular day. I'm
okay.
still learning how to manipulate the system.
Let me see here. What is your CJ? What is your pic? Do you have a picture that you
No,
use?
that's another thing. My picture, I've texted him on that little up in the corner, you know, where
Oh, you
he's
don't have
doing
a
his
picture.
messages. 3 times I've asked him. It won't, it says the picture is uploaded, but it never materializes.
Cynthia had that problem too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it depends on the size of the photo. Sometimes it won't accept some if they're too big.
Well, I've tried 3 or 4 different pictures, you
Okay.
know what I mean? So they're like, if I thought maybe he didn't like, maybe the site, not him, didn't like my Jesus picture. So, okay, I'll change it to a different picture. And then, you know, I tried, oh, maybe they don't like stock pictures. And I changed it to like just a picture of my dog, you know,
Yeah.
and nothing. And it would take it, it would say it's uploaded, but nothing.
Hmm. Okay.
So
Yeah,
see,
when
I
to start.
haven't, yeah, and I texted him and let him know. And then do we have an answer yet? Because he said in his messages that um, you can write more in your message now, but no, it's still only 500 characters. And then your message is too
got
long, and
back
then
to
it deletes the whole message.
Has he gotten back to you on any of your inquiries?
Nope, nope.
When was
And I
this?
go, well, you can actually see my, because you know how when you go into that little dot message board, when he's saying his comment about, here's the update,
Yeah.
and then I replied as a reply to that, hey, I'm having this issue. So I
Oh,
kind of linked onto one of his posts.
okay.
And so, I mean, because that's the only way I knew how to get a hold of him.
Okay.
And I
Maybe,
figured I'm not the only one.
right. Maybe remind him again and see, and let me know if you don't get anything back in about 48
Okay.
hours. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to bug him, but it's
No, yeah.
been,
But
I'm sure
he's
I'm
been
not
pretty
the only
diligent.
one,
Yeah.
you
He's
know.
been pretty diligent lately. So if there, and there's a lot going on with this new site, so I'm sure there's a lot of inquiries, but
Yeah,
still.
that's why I'm just trying to be patient. But in the meantime, I have no picture.
Right. Okay.
I noticed.
Yeah.
So if you go to up to the three lines again,
Uh-huh.
on mine, it's to the left. And then you click on boards.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Now up here's where you have underneath boards, you have the active ones. And you said that this was one that already ended, that you were one of the top three, right?
Yeah. Because it
Okay.
said you can't go in that category because you've already won for that.
Right. You
You know,
can't. So what you would choose is ended right here. You would choose
okay.
ended, and it brings all the ones in February
Oh,
all
there you
ended.
go.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so if you just scroll through those now, of course, we don't have the time to find, since you don't have a
No,
picture,
and I,
what I
yeah.
would do is I see several here that don't have not several, but once in a while I see one that doesn't have a picture. One of those is probably
Yeah.
you. So you can
Okay.
go through those and find where you're at. Okay.
Okay. So I'm
All right.
still trying to figure it all out. Like, you know, when's the next time I should buy my stars? Because if they expire, say at the end of this month, and I buy them the day before they expire, and then
Oh
do
no,
I?
here's the thing is they won't they won't expire the day after you buy them. The clock only starts once you buy them. Now,
Okay.
why for stars, I don't know. That doesn't sound, they shouldn't expire. So, because
Right.
if you pay for them, they should stay there as long as you wish. Now, I can see sparkles because you earn those through
Right.
different, and I know
But
why
you
this,
only can give. How come you only can give 3 to a person? Only 3.
well, that's per day. That's what he decided as the way to vote, that you can
Okay.
only, it used to be one. So he upped it to three.
Okay.
So he's trying to find his way too on how these competitions and everything and how these
Yeah.
sparkles work best. So,
Yeah. Because I needed to get rid of a whole bunch of them. I figured anyhow. You know, I'm like, I got 100. I got to get rid of. So I
well, you got
thought,
a
you know,
quite a
I
while
give
before they
everybody
start
20,
expiring. Yeah. Oh,
and that, yeah, that's a lot of different people. But you know, if I help you, let's say I want to help you, okay, and Thomas is also on up, you know, in there for in the running, then I'm hurting Thomas by helping you.
oh, I see what you mean. Well, yeah,
You
I
know what I
think
mean?
what you got to go for is what, if you have enough, you can vote for as many as possible. But I
I
guess what
know,
you got to
but
go for at the end of the day, if you don't have enough, is which one do you think is really deserving the
yeah.
most? That's what he's trying to get at.
Right. But you see my point? It's like all of your
Yeah.
co-friends in our group are now actually our competition.
Right. Well, it's a friendly competition. It's not,
Yeah.
you know, I hope, I hope to keep it that way. And I think so far it
Well,
is.
I do, you know, because I'm not I never wrote my stuff to have to be in that
No.
number one.
Let me
So
ask
I just
everybody,
wanted to see how far I could manipulate the system.
right, let me ask everybody this. Is everybody okay with understanding stars and sparkles then? That we have?
No,
No. Okay, who said
no, I
no?
don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Cynthia.
That's
I don't
Cynthia.
understand stars and sparkles.
Okay. All right. We used to on the other site have what we called suns. You used to be able to give, if you liked a poem real well, you could give it a sun. And what it would
Okay.
do, it would send that poem to the, what we called the front page, so that everyone could see it on the front page. And it would get a lot of attention there for a while. So it's like saying, I want as many people on the site to see it. So you could give them sun. Well, that's what a star does now, is a star,
Okay.
but it doesn't put it in the trending thing, because that's a little different now. That used to be a front page. Instead of the front page, what the star does is it puts them now in the category for that. Well, you can decide, but basically, let's start with the simplest. It puts it in the best poems for the day on a page, and that's called the boards.
The
So it puts
boards.
it on, like, the last day was December 20. Well, let's see.
Well, they go till the end of the month, right?
Yeah, but for a while, you notice he ended it on the 20. The last one was the 21st. So if on the
Okay.
21st, I saw with the first poem, As I Wane, and I said, you know what? I like this poem. I'm going to give it a star. So I would give it a star, and it would go on the, if this was the 21st, it would have gone on this board for the 21st. And what happens is then people can vote for it for 24 hours. It's on a whole list of poems. And what you then do is, once you're here, what all these are poems that have been starred for the day. Now to vote, you use sparkles. There, you can sparkle the poem.
Now,
you can give
also,
up.
you can star your own poem.
Yes. Well, yeah. Which I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish,
I can follow myself
and
too.
yeah, and you can sparkle yourself too. And then
Yeah.
after you give a comment, then you can give yourself more points by putting a thumbs up.
Yeah. That's kind of the things I wish that eventually maybe he'll give some thought to, and they might go away, because
Yeah,
you'll have people who have, that's a step, but you know what? That's a conversation for another day.
Yeah.
It's a conversation
But
for
I
another
mean,
day.
if you don't know, if you're hell bent on getting in the on that board, you got to know those things.
Yeah. Right.
I didn't know.
But
You
then
know?
you use, just to go back to what we're saying, you can star a poem and get it put here on the boards. But then once you start voting on it, it turns to then you use your sparkles to vote on which poems you like, and you give them a sparkle. I don't think it will let me do it here. That's weird.
It allowed you to do your own.
Oh, see, came up with an error. This board isn't voting at the moment. So
No, yeah.
so you can give it a sparkle while it's active. Once it's passed,
And if it's your first one for the day, you just gave yourself 11 points and you sparkled yourself.
yeah. Well, yeah, there's some flaws to it. Yeah, but remember, this is only the second month of this kind of activity.
Right. I know.
So we'll wait and see how it figures. I already noticed he's already done some things to not allow people to dominate these boards, because when he first started, you had people winning or on the top 3 day after day, and that changed real quick. He
Yeah.
said, no, you could win, you could be on that for once a month. Then after that, if you try to
Yeah.
start a person, they go, well, they've already won this month, so they're not to be
I
started.
was just going in whatever category, but I think the poem should match the category. Like if
Oh,
you're
yeah,
doing a
that's
Valentine poem and it's in the
That's
wrong
different.
category,
Those are for the commute. Those are for the yearly.
The-
What is it? The all. We hit all. Those are the ones that are. I don't know where are they?
all the options you can go in that are open when you have a star, it'll
Yeah,
come up with the drop box that you could pick
right.
your
Now, does
option
everybody
of
get a little better understanding the difference between stars and sparkles? I know we're
Yeah.
talking. Did you get that?
Yes, it did.
Okay. So you'd start with a star. I like the poem. I'm going to put it on the board. Then later, once those poems for the day are active and you can vote on them, then you use sparkles to vote. So you actually need a whole lot more sparkles than stars.
Okay.
Okay. And you can get sparkles through activity during each day. You get up to a certain amount of them. And you know also if you do buy stars, you can convert a star into sparkles if you want.
You could buy stars. I didn't know that. You get so many during the reading poems.
If I get down, like if you see mine, I have 5 sparkles left. I have 24 stars. Now what I can do is if I say, oh, I want to vote on a few and I only have 5 left. See, and I can go here to stars and I can say, all right, I want to convert right here. I want to convert one
Okay.
star and it will give me 42 sparkles if I do that. So what it do is
What
it'll take away
What
one of my.
happens if you? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What happens
Go
if you don't use your sparkles for the day? What happens?
They're okay. They hold. Up here,
Oh, they hold.
yeah, up here to tell you if you hit sparkles, it'll tell you when they expire. So in one day, none of mine will expire. Mine won't start expiring for a week. That's 5. 5 of those 5 that I still have will expire in 1 week. So I need to use them. Now in between there, I'll still earn sparkles and those won't expire in 1 week. That's a
So
week and
it'll
how many-
take the oldest first when you're giving them away.
Exactly.
Okay.
You can always go here and see how close you are to losing.
I
And then
lost
you-
118 stars. I mean,
Oh.
sorry, sparkles, because I
Oh.
didn't know. I didn't know what I would
But
live and learn.
yeah.
You know, but I don't know. You
Always-
can't get a sparkles to a star. Like you can.
Yes, you can. You can.
Okay.
It's just the other way around. It takes 42 sparkles to get a star. So if you accumulate, like you said, you had 100 sparkles, you could have
Yeah.
bought. The other way around, you can buy a whole lot of sparkles.
Yeah. Yeah. Sparkles are easier to get.
Yeah, you can buy 30. I think it's 36 for 1 star. So,
Okay.
all right. Again, if you have any other questions, you can, feel free to ask as we go along. Why don't we get into some reading then at this time? And let me come off this so that, okay, we can go back to this. And the theme, Ben, can you remind me what the theme was? Was it
It was
all
about
the
love.
aspects? Love in all its aspects, right? Okay, I got it. All right. So does anybody now we'll start with poems that are based on the theme, and then from there we'll go to poems that aren't based on the theme. And anybody, again, it's optional. Anybody who would like to read one that's based on the theme. Take a moment.
I will.
Oh yeah, because I was trying to find how many I had that I could, but let's have Jeff.
All right, Jeff, you can be first. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So
Morning.
this poem has been months in the writing, and it's about time in reflection. Today I sat and waited. Today I sat and waited, the way a field waits for weather, quiet, open, letting the light find its own way across the room. I wasn't expecting company. Grief has its own timetable, and memory even more so. But my father came to visit, which is surprising since he died. He arrived the way he always did, without announcement, as if the door simply remembered him. He didn't speak at first. He never was a man of many words. He carried that familiar scent, engine oil, cold air, the faint dust of long roads. He stood the way he used to stand when he was thinking how to help, but he didn't know how to say it. He told me once, more than once, to jump and not to cry. It was the only language he had for courage. He meant, be brave, but it landed as be silent. He meant, I want you to fly, but I heard, don't fall where I can see you. I wanted to tell him, I know now how hard it is to love someone when no one ever taught you what gentleness feels like. I wanted to tell him, I carry his steadiness, his stubborn kindness, his way of fixing what he could and standing guard over what he couldn't. But instead, I just sat quietly. And in that stillness, that the kind he never quite managed, but maybe always longed for, another presence settled with me. My Abba Father spoke, not over him, not instead of him, but as if completing a sentence my father had begun and never found the end of. You need to bend, he says, not because you've failed, but because you've carried too much alone. Bend and let me lift what he could not. Bend and feel how I steady you without asking you to hide your tears. And in that moment, soft as breath on a window, the two fathers touched, not in conflict, but in a kind of blessing. One offered the strength he knew, the other offered the strength he never held. And between them, something in me loosened, unclenched, and stood. Today, I sat and waited. I found myself held by the love I had, the love I needed, both of them finally speaking the same truth.
Wow, I
Wow.
love it.
That's great.
That was
Thank
very
you.
good.
Wonderful.
I'll copy that and paste it to the text. So we've got a copy. No, I won't. I'll post it on Hello Poetry. I'll
There you
post
go.
it right now.
Thank you. Jill will appreciate that. She'll know where to find it. Jill's the one who goes and gets everybody's poems and basically compiles all this for the quarterly journal. She's from Australia, but she couldn't join us tonight.
Aw.
Yeah, felt bad. Sure. All right. Anybody else? Now, I know most of you weren't here for the last month, so you didn't know the theme, so that's okay. And again, you can read on any kind of subject, but we usually start with the theme. I do have one on that would fit the theme that I can read. My voice is kind of going a little bit, so bear with me. But I'll read this one unless you have something, Ben. But I'll go. All right. This is called The Spirit of the Beehive. The Spirit of the Beehive. Weddings and honeycombs. Why do they give us the hives? The keeper knows. There's a buzz in the air. It belongs to the rudimentary happinesses, the minor miracle of father's smile, a morning breath of honey, painting toy lips, blood from mother's finger. Deathless protagonists, mom and dad, are propolis. They love us from afar, They love us with what they are.
Come on,
There's a
baby.
buzz. There must be. They can't help loving us little monsters who sting and then say goodbye. Sting, say goodbye. A lin begins to form in the corner of their eye as wheat fields sway in the wind. The innocent and the beautiful have no enemy but time. That's it.
There we go. There we go.
That was, as always, Carlo.
I love it.
Righty.
I don't know how to do all the acclamation that everybody
I
else
don't
is
know how
doing,
to
but I
do
love
all
it.
that either.
All right. Anybody now? We'll open this up to anybody who wants. Oh, Jeff
Well,
is
I have
out.
something.
Ben, you got one for us, Ben?
Yeah. This one is about staying in love.
Yeah.
It is easy enough to fall in love, but harder still to stay. As seasons turn and years unfold, love is tested day by day. The longer two hearts walk as one, the more the truth appears. Hidden flaws rise to the light, unmasked by time and tears. When shadows surface in the soul and darker sides are shown, let love not falter in the storm, nor leave the heart alone. Look not with scorn upon the one who lays their weakness bare, for courage lives in honest hearts that choose their truth to share. Treat not the faults you come to see as burdens you must bear. Set pride aside, let grace abide, and meet each wound with care. For love is more than tender words or passion's fleeting fire. It deepens through the fiercest trials and rises even higher. Yes, it is easy to fall in love, that spark, that sweet beginning. But when the trials press and prove, true love is found in staying. And when two souls choose day by day, through joy, through pain, through weather, then love grows strong and standing firm becomes forever's winner.
How long have you been married?
37 years.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
I could tell. I've been married for 42 years. That's why I was like, I could tell there's a lot of love there. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Your poetry reminds me of Khalil Gibran. You know him, the prophet.
Yeah.
No, you know. He's a really famous Lebanese poet.
Oh,
Oh, I was thinking of Shakespeare.
Shakespeare too. Yeah.
I'm just an ordinary poet.
Can I read a
Yes.
poem?
You sure can.
Okay, great. You know, Carlo, I didn't catch the last part of your poem because I had a little, not an emergency, but someone had called. But you'll read another one tonight, right?
Sure, I will.
Okay.
I will,
Okay,
I
here's
promise.
my poem. Okay, here's my poem. It's called Can Everyone Hear Me?
I
Yes.
can.
Yes.
Okay,
Loud and
great.
clear.
Okay, great. It's called Dark Johnny. He played me like a three-chord riff. Old Johnny boy kissed the girls and told every one of them she was the one. I needed to believe him. Black Johnny with his slick honey tongue talking and come singing like he was a charmed cello box. Build good bridges, Johnny. You never know when you'll need them. He spoke to me in runes, casted a spell on me with his lips, then saved my broken pieces for last. Good night, Johnny, enchanter of the song. Bring me your candy, even when I'm wrong. That's it.
I like your little your word choices. That's like some really, really good choices there. That's very
Oh, thank you. I had a hard time
Wonderful.
finding a love poem.
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
Well,
I
well,
have
you did
one.
an excellent.
Was
She did an
wonderful,
excellent
Ritu.
job
Wonderful.
of taking something ugly about love and making it sound very beautiful.
Yeah. I have one.
Okay, CJ.
Okay, yeah, this is taking a love and making it ugly and making it beautiful. um, no, I don't like Valentine's Day. I wish it would please just go away. If you are married or in love, Valentine's Day comes from Cupid, angels up above, deliveries to work, the gifts of candy and flowers, evening plans, romantic candlelight dinner last for hours. Followed up with hugs and kisses and many sweet untold wishes. However, if you're alone or single, this day is an empty heart that sadly tingles. One by one, each co-worker receive their deliveries, their glances of pity added to my miseries. Their words of sympathy only deepen my pain, hoping for the day to end before I go insane. A day rubbed in my face, now bitter, lonely sadness are my only grace. Hurtful memories of old versus new, dinner for one instead of for two. No, I don't like Valentine's Day. I wish it would please just go away. There was a time when I too received my deliveries before the days of now and my miseries. My heart, my love, did not come home, nor did he call on the telephone. No harsh words, no fight. I spent Valentine's night staring out the window alone. His behavior I did not won't condone. But I got 20 days. I cried myself to sleep. I thought life couldn't be more bleak. Wondering, is this the life of a new young wife? He came home after a night at the bar. He brought flowers, but left them in the car. The next day, when I awoke, not a word between us we spoke. He retrieved the he retrieved from the car the flowers. I was shocked when he strolled through the door. He brought in the flowers, putting them in a vase. You should have seen the look on my face. 2 dozen long stem beautiful roses had wilted, like our love empty and jilted. I took a pair of scissors from the drawer by the bed, cut the roses one by one at the base of the bulb head. Silently, I set down the scissors without placing blame. My husband only, my husband said nothing, only hung his head in shame. I made it clear I never want roses on Valentine's Day. We never spoke of it. What was the point, anyway? No, I don't like Valentine's Day. I wish it would just please go away. Despite all that, we're still married. That's it.
Thank you for reading it. I loved it when I read it to myself, and I loved it when you read it.
Thank you. It's
I
one.
like how
Go
I
on.
like how you brought it back to um that you don't like Valentine's Day. It
Yeah.
was nice
I
and the
myself,
rhyme was really smooth.
Thank you.
We have Marshall with us.
Hey,
Oh, hi,
Marshall.
Marshall. Oh,
He's from New Zealand. So it's the middle of Saturday. Oh, we can't hear you, Marshall. You're still muted.
not yet.
Still not. You're still muted, Marshall. Marshall, muted. You're muted.
We need a muted sign.
Yeah, no.
Okay, how's that? 1, 2, 1, 2.
There you go.
Yes.
right.
Yay.
Thank goodness. Man, what a trial. I've been trying for 35 minutes to get onto this.
Oh boy.
Anyway, good to see you.
We're glad you persevered. How you doing today, other than that?
How
Can
how
you-
many people we got?
8 or 9. Oh, we had 9, but Caroline was starting to not feel well, so she had to go.
Oh, that's sorry to hear. Sorry to hear. Well, I've been
Isn't
out
that
in the
down
garage
low?
making signs.
Making signs?
Yeah, making wooden signs for one of Janet's friends.
Oh. Well, we were just in the middle of reading. I don't know if you had anything you wanted to read. Yes?
No, go for it. I'll look something up.
Okay.
Cynthia wanted to read. I heard her say she did.
Okay. Is that true, Cynthia? Would you like to read?
Yes, I do.
Sure. Oh,
It's
please.
called the Persephone Verses. Smile and taste the spring upon these lips. Wander with me among the flowers as they bloom. Only call to me by name. Need I say it aloud? Or do you know deep within? Persephone. Persephone is my name, who seeks the god of death. His whispers call to me, waking me in the palest night, fluttering around me, coaxing me awake, draw me toward the empty barge. Sightless moths batter the cage of my ribs, pleading for a place in the sun. Is there no solace for me in this place? The fields of poppies give way to barley, night-drenched fields of waving barley, thrumming beneath the moon's heavy gaze. The wind urges me to dance, and the wind calls, beckoning to me. Within the fertile darkness of my soul, a leaden arrow has pierced my chill flesh, yet still I rest alone. Black hooves thunder through my head. A god's lonely cry lingers within the music of fallen hooves. Everything here is motionless, even the wind has fled. Pale lavender flowers. I am paler. Mother reaps now in this bower of barren stalks. The silken spring dies within winter's tethered grip. Maidens all laugh that last day, gathering bouquets of dying flowers. Hades stormed through the fields, searching. How was I to know he sought me? He sought me. Never have I tasted the nectar of love's embrace, nor the soothing tether that time gives to lovers. Pomegranate seeds linger within the cup of my hand.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you, Cynthia.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that
Cynthia,
one
is it
posted?
just what's is it just say Cynthia to look you up to read more of your work?
No, it's Zephyr's Child. Zephyrs child.
Okay.
Is that one on HP? Have you posted that one yet?
No, this isn't posted yet. No, it's still
Oh.
on my computer.
Wow.
Now you have to post it. Na, 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 na.
That's really good. Thank you for that. All right. Anybody else like to read? Anything. Could be anything. Doesn't have, could be love in all its aspects, or it could be something else.
Okay, I've got one for you.
We're in anticipation. Go ahead.
Who's on?
You.
Are you ready,
You.
Marshall?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you people have read this, but I wrote some time ago, and it's a prophecy, and it's entitled "The Emperor Xi." Anyone read that one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, here it comes. He tightens the fist as the floorboards crack. He calls it stability, while the future returns black. The old model wheezes, but he rides it still, a dead horse flogged by his imperial will. Reform is a mirror he refuses to face. To loosen his grips is to forfeit his place. So he buries the truth in a fortress of lies and calls the collapse a strategic surprise. He purges the generals. He purges the priests. He dines on obedience, starves out the beasts. But power that fears is a power that shakes, and the louder he roars, the more brittle it breaks. So he summoned a storm to drown out the drought, whips up a crowd with a nationalist shout. A flag in the fist is a dangerous drug. It warms the cold throne, but it poisons the mug. The empire stands while the world moves apart. He clutches the wheel with a panicked heart. For one thing he cannot command or decree is the future itself, or the cost to be Xi. But now at the precipice, he stands on a mountain of broken commands, a god of decree with blood in his arms. The empire is cracking beneath his collage, but he snarls at the fault lines. Obey or take charge. He strangles the markets to fatten the throne, calls ruin revival, calls terror his own. He cages the future in slogans and steel, then blames the collapse on the world's lack of zeal. He purges the loyal, he purges the damned, he purges the one who once carried his brand. The generals bow, but their eyes stay cold, for a court-martial's fear is a court growing old. He lashes the nation to cover the rot, whips up a storm to disguise what he's not. A titan in posters, a phantom in fact, a ruler who trembles at shadows he's backed. He bellows his destiny, thunder and might, but the louder he shouts, the more brittle his plight. For the empire he forged in the furnace of Xi is the kingdom of glass at the end of the sea. Because the tide won't listen, the tide won't wait. The tide does not kneel to a man fearing fate. And that one's about old Xi over in China. Okay?
Yeah, but that could have been Shelley's Ozymandias.
What's that, Jenny?
That could have been Percy Bysshe Shelley's Ozymandias. That was good.
Yeah. Marshall, you read that so well. Wow.
Well, there's a bit
Have
of
you done
passion.
performance poetry?
No, there's a bit of passion there, love. I wrote the bloody thing, so I have passion about it, you know. That man over there really upsets me. You know, he holds so much in his hand, and he could do so much with what he's got in his hand, but instead he runs on party lines, he runs on tram tracks, and he clutches that nation so tight that it's strangled.
Wow.
Thank you, Marshall.
Thank you
Pleasure.
so much, Marshall.
Thank you, Ben.
Who would like
Okay,
to go?
what do we got?
Anybody like to read again?
Well,
You
did you
read
want me to read the one that's at the top of my page?
Sure, Jennifer. We'd love that.
There's a There's a path the vulture's eye hath not seen. No, I have not run the gamut of from hencest market teases for the pence detail I probably should save up, nor thus avail me of, lest old chagrin charge me with thence a fault. The chilly tops for aught defense. For spring is as erst wont to be, the trail to dawn, with frost and puddles roar, dull hail of black-capped chickadees breathy in suspense. If I walk in the chill alone, deter to toss the trash, a robin scolds. The view so charming in these early hours as 'twere, with nary thought of what hurts me. Loved woo, yet not as I had thought, to dream as poor as ever when, O Lord, I wait for you. Thank you.
That's a good one, Jenny.
Nice.
I
Thank you.
like that.
Louder. Mm.
You read that very well, Jennifer.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind.
You have a nice voice.
Yeah, she does. Good
Oh,
reading.
thank you.
Yeah.
Really do. Wow, I think this might be the first time in a while we had everybody read. Which is, it's fine that we don't, but sometimes we had so many last time, didn't we? That I don't think everybody got a chance to read.
Have we got Thomas here today?
No, this is the first time I haven't seen Tom.
First
this year.
time
I
we
hope
are
so.
missing Thomas. He's
Yeah,
there
he's
every
there every
month,
time.
but this month I don't know.
I hope he's okay. Maybe.
Well, he was okay yesterday. I was talking to him.
Yeah, well, he posted earlier today too, so I know he's alive.
Yeah.
He must be busy.
Yeah, it can happen. Sometimes there's a couple times, even though I host these, sometimes I go, oh no, in an hour it starts. Like I better get myself going. So it could happen. And our lives, this comes around, you never know what's going to happen on this day. So each month.
True.
So we're just glad to have the month we do. All right, anybody else like to read something? Oh, Jeff. Please.
Did I put my hand up? Yeah, I've got one. Let me lower my hand first and see if I can find where it is. There. This has got nothing to do with today's theme. It's one that I've drafted. I'm about to publish on HP. So it's The Clock That Refuses to Speak. I keep a silent clock, one that will not mark the hours with its bright little hammers, one that will not carve my days into tick and tock, into there goes another, into don't look away now. I keep it close because the loud ones boast, they swagger with their counting. Each beat a tiny prophecy, each click a reminder that stories have spines and spines have ends. But this quiet one, this gentle, non-ticking witness to my hours, lets me breathe inside my chapters. It holds the minutes softly, as if time were a shawl laid over my shoulders, rather than a drum driving me forward. Still, even in silence, I know the truth. I'm moving. I'm writing. I'm being written. And perhaps that's enough to walk my story without the metronome of endings, to let the quiet between moments be the place where I live, and not where the place where I fear I'll stop.
Oh,
I bought a new clock, and I got a silent one, that doesn't go TikTok, and that's the poem that came out of that.
Oh, what a way to, make a poem out of that. That's really cool. Now, are you Jeff Spavins?
That's me.
Am I? You're that on Hello Poetry. So if I look for you, you'll be there.
Yes. Yes, I'm
Oh,
there.
okay. So just put your name in there and get okay. Are you gonna post that one tonight?
I will post that one very soon. It's actually in
Oh, okay.
draft, so I just
Draft.
need to go edit, change it to public, and away it goes. Talking of
Yeah.
which, oh no, that was one question I had. Can we have some way of changing our default post to draft, please?
Yeah, that's right, huh? Because it's set to,
It's set to public, and quite
yeah,
often I'll put something in, I'll post it. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. It's not ready.
that's right.
Yeah, I always do it in a draft. You
Yeah,
can
but it's
change
set.
it to a draft. You
If you
can
put
change it
something in
to,
there and just hit save, it'll put it out there. Yeah, so
but you
I just,
can actually hide it. You can go in on edit and hide that
right, you
if
can.
you get it.
But what he's saying is it's defaulted
Oh,
to
yeah, it
the
does
public.
default to it.
Default would be better if it was draft.
Yeah.
So that way, if you don't remember to hit that, it's still
Hmm.
not
It's
seen by.
it's still there in draft, and you can
Yeah.
edit it. You can
Yeah.
and you don't worry
Yeah.
about people reading your rough workings.
I have 89 right now in draft. And sometimes I forget about them.
Yeah.
You know.
I've
So
got
that one was from last year, you know.
You know how
Oh
many I
well.
have in draft? I have
I've got
200.
I've got a I actually wrote for Guy Scutellera. You know Guy.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, you got one from him?
Now I've got one for him.
Oh, you got one for him.
Yeah. Actually, I
You wanna read
wrote it in response to something he wrote.
that
Um,
guy.
It's called Mayflies Rising.
Ah,
She sat astride the stool in silence, watching how the mayflies flew. Symmetry and chaos painting, colors, gentle strokes anew. Felt the touch of evening breeze catch the tendrils of her hair, watching mayflies rise and fall through symmetry without a care. Promise fills the magic moment. Hope is pounding through her breast. Mayflies rise and fall in sunlight. Love's anticipation best. Scattered light intrudes through leafage, casting sunspots in the shade. Mayflies rise and fall in sunshine. Tranquil peace of mind is made. Softly, a guitar is strumming, melding with the lakeside air. Rendezvous with him a coming. Mayflies rise to empty chair. There you are. That's mayflies.
wow. That's
Okay.
beautiful.
There you go. Where's Guy Scutellera? Why is he not on here?
Yeah, he's a character.
Guy, I
He-
think he's got scheduling problems when we meet. I think he's not in a position because he's told me that before. He's just being here at this
Oh,
time.
that's
is
too
hard.
bad.
Yeah, I love his work. Yeah, he's
Mhm.
he's a great supporter of I think several of us here. So he's one I hope to be able to get on here. At some
Yeah,
point.
me
I
too.
write him every month, so
Yeah,
hoping that maybe one time. Okay,
yeah, he's a character, that guy.
I'd
he's-
like to see BLT on here.
Yeah, Bill. Yeah,
But I'm still beating a dead horse, but I keep on that one. I
We
really
still-
like his poetry.
yeah. Plus, he's
Oh, keep it up.
He's like Jeff. He's got those challenges. He does the word of the day too.
Yeah, I love the word of the day.
Yeah, so he's been a big inspiration for once to write certain themes over the
Mhm.
years.
Yeah.
He's one of the first ones that I got to know on here years ago. So
Is
maybe
that
we'll-
still a thing where you can you have your things themes that you can go, or has that kind of gone away? I know Ben has like a children's. You've got a couple of different things in favorites where you can go and write from prompts. Do you guys still do that?
Oh,
You know how like he BLT has the word of the day. I thought,
yes.
well, I know your wife has the or both of you have the monthly
Oh, yeah, then the
spotlight, but then other prompts like a Western prompt or a spooky prompt, you know.
does that. I don't do that.
No,
There could be some.
I've been followed by people who will have some other things they're doing. So I didn't know if you guys had anything that you were still doing or not, you know.
We on WhatsApp sometimes we do picture prompts. We do
Okay.
that on WhatsApp. We have a WhatsApp community trying to build one. And especially
Is
when
it
go ahead.
is it up and going?
Yes, yeah, it is.
I mean, I finally just got on the Facebook one.
Yeah, these things were important because if Hello Poetry would have gone like Elliot, was back and forth, these things like the Zoom and the Facebook and the WhatsApp would have been our only links to each other. So
Yeah.
we started them as little things, not realizing, oh, they may be very important. We're going to stay
Yeah.
connected.
Right
Yeah.
now, we
Hello.
have about 133 people on Facebook.
Well, that's good.
Oh, wow. I should get on Facebook and join it. I didn't realize that.
There are
Yeah,
I was
neither.
on Facebook. I
Uh,
went off of it because they do censor you.
No.
no, they
Yeah,
don't.
I'm not on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
So
I got put into Facebook jail 3 or 4 different
This
times.
is a Facebook group, not page.
Yeah, it's not a page.
It's a
oh,
group.
it's a group.
Hello
Okay.
Poetry
Yeah,
Community.
you have to join the group, but still I wonder
Yeah.
if they censor.
Anybody who's interested, you let Ben know.
Yeah.
Hello Poetry Community, it's called.
Yeah, because he can
Okay.
help anybody who's interested in being part of it.
And you can post your work also there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else has encountered this, but it's really easy to upset people on this post.
Oh, yeah.
You mentioned BLT a few minutes ago. He he won't have anything to do with me. I think I rubbed him up the wrong way at some stage or other. Or he has some sensitivity which I've trodden on the daisies. I don't know what it is. But if you engage in any political rights, which I do with gay
I do
abandonment,
sometimes. Yeah.
that tends to get people's back up a bit too.
Yeah.
But I just feel that some of that stuff has to be written about. It's so darn important.
Oh yeah.
I think
Religion and
everyone's
politics.
entitled to their own opinion, and I think that it's good to. I'm the one who stirs the pot sometimes, especially with our
God,
little
Cynthia.
college, with our little college friend. I mean, like I will take any other side of the argument there. and she just says, "You're like my aunt," But yeah. you know, because I think it should be both sides, in the same fervor, you know. But some people, they get really, really upset.
Yep.
Ultimately, it's all about personal chemistry.
Yeah.
I have so many poets whom I like to read, but they don't like to read me. I can't help it.
Well, I go out of my way.
Good
If I'm not
everything.
having a good day, I go out of my way to read your work because you guys, there's like a group of us in here. All of you guys, I just have a better day. If I'm not, you know, feeling it, I know what I'm going to get from Ben. I know what I'm going to get from Carlos. I know what I'm going to get from each of you, and so I will search you out. And sometimes I have a hard time finding you guys. I mean, I find you through my favorite, like you're on my favorite list, but I can't just put your name in and have you pop up anymore.
Huh.
So that's something that's new.
You know, if you click on your name, you know, when you go to your, if you click on your name, it will
Yeah.
show you the poems that you've liked, starting with the
Oh,
most recent.
your like point. Yeah. It's just going to
Going back
favorites.
days. So if you've liked one of our poems in the last couple of days and you want to find us for some reason, all you do is click on your name and look at the ones you've liked or loved. And for the
Mhm.
last couple of days, and you just scroll down, you'll find us that way. And then you can just click on our name and see what our latest poem is.
Usually, before in the past, if somebody would say a comment to you on your poem, then you have the list of the people who
Right, you could do it
commented.
that way too, anywhere where there's
And,
the name. Or
and
if you've
anyone who ever reads a poem, I always read one of theirs. That's my
if you've
promise.
messaged us before,
But
you can message
it's not there. Yeah.
So
Carlos,
yes.
Carlos, I had a hell of a time trying to gift Thomas a star for his work yesterday. It just wouldn't gift. And I tried and tried.
Did it send you a message about, sometimes there's a message like if they've already won,
Yeah.
they've
In a
already
category.
for the month in the category, for a day, sometimes it won't let you star them until the next month. Because it's
Ah,
what Elliot's trying to do is make sure that no one poet like dominates the board there. So it doesn't win every day or is up for these awards every day. Because initially that's what was happening. Is that a couple were getting
Yeah.
every day or every other day, they were in the top three, and you're like, is this the way it's gonna be, you know? So he decided to change that. So what you
okay.
might do is try, if you can go back to that poem, maybe starting March 1st, try to star it. It should let you star it then.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It
I'll
should
do
let you
that.
start. It's a new month.
Yeah.
Get it in there. That's what I try to do too, if I can remember. I wish there
Well,
was a way to put it in like some kind of folder of favorites, hold it so you could go back there and look at it specifically, but
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
yet. We'll see if he ever does that.
I
That
think
would
I
be
think
nice
like
though, because classic, that's like you have some classic poems like that chemo that
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't need.
there's so many writers, yeah. So,
So,
yeah.
the
Interesting things that could be.
the new system, you know, I find it quite good. In fact, I find it so good I've forgotten completely what the old system was like.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it too. At first, it was a little hard to navigate, and there was confusion, which, you know, any time you change something, it's going to be that way. But I've
We
learned to appreciate it too.
we've lost a few people who have no patience with it at all.
Yeah.
And no matter how much I try to coax them back, they will not come back. I'm not doing that. They've got a host of things they don't like. Never mind.
But you can sure tell that Elliot has he's very pro site now. He's trying to make this a better place.
Yeah,
It's
good.
real
Hello.
old. Yeah.
If you could please mention to Elliot that I'm getting this 404 error, I am unable to log in.
It's 404. Is that what you say? 404?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
404.
I will text him.
Yeah, because it says 404, this page could not be found.
And that's all the whole site for you, right?
Yeah, on my desktop.
On your desktop. Okay. How about your phone?
I haven't tried on my phone. I never used Hello Poetry on my phone. I will try to do it today.
Okay. Well, if you do try it, let me know if you get in that way or not. 'Cause
Okay.
that might tell him and something what's going on. If it's both, then that's one thing. If it's just the desktop, then that might tell him another.
Right.
All right, I did promise Tanisha that I would read one more poem, so I'll do that. You know, we're getting late in the gun. Anybody else want to go after me? That's fine. But I know we're over an hour, so we don't like to keep everybody too long, because we know you got other things to do. So I'll go ahead and read this one. And if anybody wants to read after me, that's fine too. All right. This one's not political or religious or anything. This is about a library. A library that was built by Louis Kahn in New Hampshire. It's the second largest secondary school library in the world. It's a beautiful place. And this is my take on it. It's called Imitation of Books. Who can circumnavigate Avalon's depository and the palpable swoop down toward earthier terrain? Yet here I am. Where is your gravity taking me, Con? This building is an invitation, and I'm humbled in this sense of arrival. The books are stored away from the light, so a man with a book goes to the light, the serenity of light. And therein lies the hidden meaning. But you won't let it become just a building. You want it to remain much a ruin. It's all somehow sinister in its celebration. Occasional distraction is as important in reading as concentration. And I'm reading between the lines in a corner corral, looking out at academic crop circles. I grapple with each texture. It's this combination of imposing austerity and weathered familiarity that you seize upon to make your current landscape hospitable. This building is an instrument, creates a sound in my head akin to music, and this music remains a glowing source of solitude, all driven by a desire to be hidden but sought after, a celebration of all things lost and unnamed. And it's here I find closure by opening a book.
I love that. I love the smell of Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, that was great, Carlo. Is it Carlos or Carlo?
Carlo, no S.
No, it's
But
Carlo. Okay.
I know what,
That
but
was
you see,
brilliant, Carlo. Very nice. I love the ending too. Perfect.
thank you.
Yeah, that
I
was
know what,
really good. I love it.
thank you. When you see my name, it's Carlos C. Gomez. So then they see the C and sometimes you can mistake it for the S because it's the middle initial. So, but that's okay. I respond to either one. So, so that's fine. Oh, anybody else before we go?
Now you can find this on Zoom. The Zoom call. You can see it on YouTube. You don't have to do anything fancy. Just put hello poetry Zoom and today's date, and it'll just come right up. And you can. So if you missed any or you missed the one from last time, I watched it from the beginning one night, just back to back.
They're all there. Yep. In case you want to see some of the ones from before,
You
you can do.
missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See some of the other characters that are on this site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot. So sometimes we have a lot, sometimes not a lot. Sometimes it's intimate,
Yeah.
but we're so glad to have all of you. Some especially you new ladies. We're grateful for it. Great poet. You're
Thank you
very
very
good.
much.
You know, we love your work and we're looking forward to reading more of your work. Really are.
Here, here.
And of
Yes.
course, you'll be on the invitation. You'll be invited. I'll send it each month to each one of you. And the ones you can make, that's fine, That's fine.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Okay.
Any questions or thoughts or anything? Ben?
Just a word. In case I'm not reading you, please don't misunderstand. I'm unable to log in.
We will try to rectify that as soon as possible, Ben.
Tell me what's our topic for next meet?
Oh, yeah, that's
next
the
month.
last thing. What would
March.
everybody like to write on next time? What theme? Because the ones who are here this month will get to choose what the theme next
You-
month.
You
Spring?
have St.
What about
Patrick's Day.
Spring.
I second that one.
St.
Which one?
Patrick's Day.
Yep, let's do that.
What's
Oh,
that?
I don't know. Spring would be
Wait.
good. Spring.
What's that,
St.
Jenny?
Patrick's Day. I don't know. I'm just thinking what's available in the month. What was the one that
Saint-
you said?
We just passed
Spring?
Invoke.
Green? Green
No,
with
spring
envy?
spice.
Oh, spring? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
You
didn't
can-
hear that.
Oh, the theme, would it be, there's St. Patrick's Day and there's spring, as the season, spring.
Or just celebrations,
Oh yeah, celebrations.
because that
for
could be
spring.
more general to anything, right?
A celebration of spring.
There you go. That
Spring
covers everything.
celebration.
All right. thank you.
Spring
Well,
celebration. Yeah.
Now look, you
Celebration.
guys, you're ganging up on me because I'm in the southern hemisphere. We're just entering autumn.
Oh.
Aw,
Oh, but autumn's my favorite
we
season.
don't need a reason to gang up on you. No, you're too lovable.
Okay, well, we'll see you next month.
Okay, have a
Everybody's
nice
good.
Cheers,
night,
guys.
guys.
Have we
Celebration.
finalized the theme?
Celebration of spring.
Celebration.
Okay. You got it. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.
Hey, bye
Have a good night. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I think I got it. Nope, didn't get it. How do I turn it